Welcome to AmA Media. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you like what you see. Thank you and much love.
So sit back, relax, kick your feet up, and most of all enjoy. Much love.
MALLEGIJS, referred to as MALLEGIJS in English, is a figure from medieval sagas who is said to have lived in the 8th century. The famous horse Bayard was set free by him, making him a wizard or sorcerer with a big part in Dutch and Belgian folktales. There is also an exciting folktale regarding another horse that doesn't seem to do with the first one but is called the horse MALLEGIJS, or the horse of MALLEGIJS. Here's the story. In 1521, 3 Yper girls came home following a trip to the neighborhood fair. Magna van den Driesch, Magdalena Giselin, and Lucia Larmazan were their names. They lived close together. The 3 girls discovered a petite, beautiful horse on their way home. Its skin was smooth and white, and it didn't have much fur. There were flowers on its chest, a beautiful golden tail, and things on its sides that looked like green parrots. It was dressed in a pink satin saddle. A worker who didn't look like much came running and said they owned the animal. He told them the horse came from Japan and asked if they had seen something like it. They said no. The servant said the horse would only take women and never let a man ride it. He finally got the 3 girls interested in riding the horse to agree. He was charming and easy to talk to. Magdalena sat up front. She was the fiercest of the 3. However, they quickly learned they had been lied to because the horse wasn't moving as slowly as the servant had said it would. Instead, it ran away at a breakneck speed. When it got dark, the horse suddenly stopped in the path of a big, strange castle. An oddly bright light shone through its windows, and happy music might have been heard inside. The servant who had found his way to the castle and the horse, still carrying its scared owners, came in through the gate. The gates shut behind them. When they got inside the fortress, they were met by a lord dressed in fancy, expensive clothes and a group of noble ladies who accompanied him. The lord donned a Turkish hat with a small mirror and gems on the sides. He was also dressed in linen clothes. He kindly asked the 3 girls, who looked confused, to join him for dinner. After the trip, the girls were ready to go home because they had come a long way, and walking back would take quite a while. But the lord of the house made them play a game called Hand with him. But since the girls lost nearly every one of their things to the mystery man, we can presume it was some gambling game. The women were embarrassed to be seen in their panties and had lost their jewelry. They wanted to leave. Now, let's raise a glass to the steed MALLEGIJS that brought these 3 women to our palace in such a wonderful way, the man said. As soon as he said these words, the ladies of the castle's eyes suddenly lit up with a strange light. Each of them was given a container with an unknown drink, but they could only drink a few drops before waking up from what seemed to be a dream. The 3 girls woke up and looked around. They were in an opening in the ground on top of the Kemmelberg. Of course, they were still only partly clothed. So they got lost and kept going until they reached a poor farmer's house. The man was still asleep when they told him their story. They also asked for clothing and a way to get home. The man believed them when they said a group of demons lived in the Kemmelberg. He was able to hear their songs and see lights flashing sometimes. But his wife disagreed. She said that these weird Yper girls who showed up in their underwear that night and told such weird stories were witches and ought to be burned alive. The girls got away when her husband sought to grab them. The girls found an inn and claimed to the owner that thieves had taken their things. The man felt sorry for the kids and offered to dress them and take them home. Lucky for us, the man knew Magdalena's dad very well. He told a worker to prepare his carriage, and then they left. Luckily, the host found his way again. He thought it was because of witchcraft since he had been on that road many times and knew it very well. The horses ran through fields, rivers, and woods without getting cold as a black cloud floated over them. When the sun rose, though, the shade faded because it wasn't strong during the day.
Thanks for watching this video. I hope you come back soon. So till the next time, much love.